Alright, hey guys. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the new Skyrim trailer for the DLC. So I'll be pausing at the points that are interesting and hopefully you enjoy this. Oh, sorry, HD. Wait for that a second. Alright. Alright, so right here. If we go back to that. This is where you get the Konarik mask, which is one of the Easter eggs, and you can see his mask right there, and all the other masks, so that's over in the Labyrinthian. So let's continue. Alright, so we just heard the name Soul's Theme, and we know this is the old expansion pack from Morrowind, the game. And if we look, we have a giant mushroom right about here, and maybe Dwarven runes or something right there. So that looks pretty interesting so far. Maybe like mushroom villages. I never played Morrowind, so. And we definitely have the mushroom community. So now that I'm looking at these, I can tell these are probably the mushrooms that were on the other islands. So it looks like we maybe have a dark elf right there. They are native to the land, so I wouldn't be surprised. And more tapanel. Yeah, one of the ingredients. Probably new ingredients being introduced. And it looks kind of like a black reach, but it's gonna be like runes. So this is pretty interesting. Got like a mutated glowing mushroom and a rock going up the side. So that looks pretty interesting. Looks like a new rune or something. We got the dragonborn armor. Dragonborn armor, and we got dragonbone arrows. This looks very interesting. As you can see, the architecture of this is very similar to the cave we just saw, but this is very distinct and looks a bit like Falmer construction. And the castle looks very religious, or like kind of like specific. Like if you ever look at like a Roman castle, they'll all be pretty much the same. So that looks like pretty normal, but the camps in the middle look very Falmer-like, but it appears to be their dark elves, because these are all dark elves. This is their homeland. This looks like another cave, kind of like Alduin's, and if we, this is just my guess, that these are dragon bones. And yeah, so got a dead dragon. Looks like it's chained up or something, so maybe we have like a secret trapdoor. And this looks like a dragon mound right around here. This looks very interesting. I think this might be a new arena, or like if you ever have Borderlands 2, the animal arena, or Ratchet and Clank, which is where you get the Argonian Battleplex. So this looks very interesting, maybe sacrificial, but it looks very much like an arena, so I have high hope for this. This is also very interesting. There's a lot of green energy I've seen in the game, and this totem looks very ceremonial, and it looks like it's being built, and the architecture is very similar to the arena, so I think there's a connection there. And once again, here's the green, and it looks like it has to do with plants. And once again, this has kind of a plant feel to it, and if we look over here, it appears to be some kind of like frog creature. And it looks like there's a book at the end, so, and there's pages flying everywhere, so kind of like an Ogama Infinium, maybe. This looks very interesting, like a plant. Okay, right there. Let's rewind that. Alright. He just flew up, and that looks sick. So that's going to be a new feature I'm going to see. That looks going to be interesting. Also, what I realized, that if you see these plants, from my knowledge of mushrooms, it's called a hyphae, and they'll go down. They're very close knit. So this is a huge mushroom, the one we saw earlier. So I'm thinking that this door and stuff will all play into it, as like a home maybe, because there's an enchanting table and stuff inside the mushroom, which would be really cool. Once again, looks like we have a dragon door, and this. If you look, it has kind of an aura glare around it. It does not look normal. So I think this may be some new armor enchantments or maybe a new armor spell. So this is going to be interesting. I forgot to mention this video is from IGN. I'll post the original video link in the description. And there. That looks like a Promethean face and a dragon. But it looks amazing. And guess what? He's climbing onto it. So I think riding dragons will finally be incorporated. Once again, we have green up here. Sorry about this. Once we have the green up here and the bricks right here and some like ghost coming out there. So that can be important. And it looks like new armor. So let's continue. Oh, rewind back there. Hold on, just give it a second. Alright, so looks like we got some architecture right there. It looks very similar in some frost damage, so that could be very important to the game. And that architecture is very similar to the rest of the game. All that stacked up bricks and stuff. So I think that's important to the game. I think that'll play into the game. That looks very interesting. I caught it in mid-explosion. So not sure what that is. Probably like a dragon explosion. Right now we got some combat, and if we rewind that, I believe this to be the frog creature because there's the pages in the background. The frog creature is a bit purple, so. And it looks like, sorry, I keep rewinding, but it looks like that's definitely a new mace, and it kind of looks like a Wabbajack because it's like lion heads, so that'll be interesting. This looks like a Falmer to me. I'm not sure if it's mutated or something. Kind of looks like something out of a Spider-Man game or something. So that'll be interesting to find out the new enemies of this game. Looks like got some new shields and armor. Either maybe an orc, and I have heard rumors of goblins and stuff in this game. Probably pretty similar to the DLC pack itself, so. Now this, I can't wait to find out what this is. It looks very ceremonial, because once again, all this architecture. And it kind of looks like a dragon priest, but like, kind of like, what's his name? Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean. So, I'll be interested to find out what that is. He looks pretty powerful. And here, looks like we have zombies. That looks awesome. New sword, kind of crude, so I think these are zombies or rock monsters, so I can't wait to battle these guys. These guys, my whole definition of goblins. All goblins from all games seem the same. They're like the new bandits of the game. It makes sense. They're riding a boar, new enemies. It totally makes sense. I think these are goblins or a relation of goblins. They have spears, which will be interesting if we can use those. So maybe we could, yeah, see? It looks like they're throwing spears right about here. So this would be really fun if we could integrate that. And new weapons. It kind of looks like a blunt weapon on the axe. And right there. Right there. The throat of the world in the background. And he, the Dragonborn, is on the dragon. So I believe we have finally incorporated riding dragons. So this will be really fun. And new armor. And it looks to be like Dragon Priest, but Dragonborn solid. It's his own. It's Dragonborn armor. I cannot wait to wear that stuff. Can't wait to find out how good it is. Alright, I cannot wait for this game. I'll see, DLC. Cannot wait for it to come out. I'll see you guys soon. And yeah, I'll be posting videos hopefully. Alright, thanks for watching.